shop, tools in hand, balsa wood, we make a stand, carving dreams from days gone by, stunt hanger planes that touch the sky, control lines tight, the engine hums, crafting art where passion drums, stunt hanger, flying high, old world craft beneath the sky, balsa wings we build with care, stunt hanger, join us there. Sanding smooth, the grain's just right, every cut a spark of flight, from the plans we shape the frame, each stunt plane earns its name, engines roar, the lines pull taut, every build's a dream we've caught.
Welcome, Daniel Berry. Yo! What you're looking at here is a jig that I made so that we can get the wire down through this foam core. Now, I got to tell you, this is not my idea. This has been around forever. Now, this is different than Bob Hunt does it. I kind of like the way Bob Hunt does it, but it would cost me some money to do it. So I just took a board, and this is, let's see, I think this is 3 inches now. Let me measure. Damn metric. Yeah, this is 3 inches wide here. And there's a brass bushing on each side of this slot. The reason I cut that slot instead of trying to drill a hole down through there, unless I had a mill and I could hold this really, square in the drill press, I wouldn't want to try to drill a hole. So I sunk an 1/8 inch channel down this bearing and then put 2 larger pieces that fit over an 1/8 inch piece of, this is not piano wire, this is drill rod. And the reason I use drill rod, it holds a closer tolerance to 125 than does piano wire. Now, I'll show you after I do this, I'll show you the bottom, how we got this thing to go down through there straight. But all you do is, we're going to fire the torch up here. It's out of the way, I don't want to screw up my ball driver. I'm going to heat this up red hot here. Now you can't just drop the wire down through there, because it would go askew. It would come out the top or the bottom or whatever. We got to make something like this to make it work. So we got it good and red hot. And just let it go. And down it is to the bottom. And try not to touch the end of the wire when it comes out. Now, I'll show you the bottom of this thing. You don't see it all the way through. I should have probably punched it. Let me take this out. And there it is. Okay, came out the other end. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so what I did was I drew a center line. I drew a center line on this, and I drilled a hole on the center line. And if you, I'll show you after I do this, but I have a nail, and it's not a nail, it's a piece of wire at the bottom where it's going to come out. And I clipped that on there on the piece of wire. Let me see. We'll show you how that works now. That way you're not confused. There we go. This is an 1/8 inch piece of piano wire that comes down, and those two wires touch nose to nose. They're ground to a point. So I just take this wing, take it out of the cradle. I take that hole that I got right there, put it on that nail, push her down. Let's make sure it's right. Looks right. And we take the shuck, put about, I shimmed it up a 1/2 inch. That's why I got that 1/2 inch piece of wood, so I could use both hands for this hot wire. So it's on there like so. We'll take this. Now I got to come back to the top. Oh, crap. Come on, get in there. There we go. So that's where I want to drop it. And we'll clamp it here. That other clamp, there it is. I mean, this is pretty simple. This is, like I said, this is not my idea, but it seems to work pretty good. I just couldn't afford to do it like Bob Hunt did. I hope it didn't screw up. Wasn't quite hot enough. We'll know here in a second. I didn't want to screw around waiting on a thing. Yeah, it'll work. It's way off because I pushed it. It's way off to the side, but it'll be fine. I have to clean out that bearing. It's typical shit. There we go. That's hot. Damn. There we go. It'll be fine. Okay. This was the part that kind of held me up on doing this. I never done this before. I'm online. I get interrupted quite a bit. So let's clean out the bearings and sand this rod clean. Except, you know what? I think John heated the wire and just wiped it off with paper. That's what it was. So let's try that because it's got some foam on it. It'll be fine. Yeah, that was the right way to do it. Okay, so now it should slip in and out of there easy. Got all the boogies off of it. There we go. Okay, now I'm not going to explain what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. So I got one wing to go. This was the inboard, so might have to go on the other side. Then I keep my landing gear clips. This is top right and just the bottom here. Make a spar line. Yeah, 15 minutes ain't bad, but I'm good. What the hell happened to the ruler? Put it back. I couldn't find it. That's why I couldn't find it. Who said foam wings were easy? Shit. I guess they're easy if they get them made for you. Okay, so there's that. So we need a hole right there. Let me get an 8-inch drill bit instead of using that other thing. Okay, so we want a hole right there. And right there. And right there. I'm just putting these holes for the guide pin on the bottom so that I can get it right. The top one I can just eyeball. This needs to go to this side. I guess we do it for the root rib too. Better check and make sure because I'm only going to use one set of templates. I don't want to make two sets. Definitely want to make them the same. So we get that one there. That'll be fine. The next one goes right there. Okay. This one. This one. This one. And this one. Okay. Now this thing's locked up. What the hell? Shit. I can't win with you guys watching. It's ridiculous. How the hell did that happen? I don't have these problems when I'm doing this by myself. That's never going to work. Ah, damn. Just going to get through this job. Okay, let's put some more graphite shit on it. Little dry slide to help. It's got to fall real easy. That's why it blew out on the other end, because I pushed it. We might get it to work, maybe. I think the next time I'll make the bearing surface a little smaller. There we go. Got too much friction. Okay, try again. You only got to do 3 more slides. Three more slides. Don't want that one. There it is. Okay. I'm going to have to come up with a better design, one that's a little freer. Of course, I don't know how many more of these foam wing jobs I'll be doing. Probably not many. Okay. Let her rip, tater chip. Oops. Got a fire going here. That's all right. No harm, no foul. Don't get excited. Perfect. That one turned out perfect. Okay, next one. Even though I had to help it, it still worked okay. Except for the little fire smell there. You have to watch that. Right. There we go. You guys were thinking about calling me. Don't bother. I got the ringer turned off. I couldn't hear it if it did call me. The hotter you get it, the easier it falls down, but it also goes sideways too. That one worked perfect too. I'm getting used to this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Absolutely. It went out exactly where it needed to come out. So, let's see. One more and we're done. That one right there. That one right there. I could do it like that. We'll just keep going that direction. There we go. There it is. Let me put a mark on this thing. A half inch over from that mark. There it is. A little off, but it should be all right. It's only, we're not building a watch. It's only to put a hole in it. Okay. Last one. I need a map yet. Get it out of faster. There it is. Uh-oh. I did this one backwards. Oh, well. Shit. Hope I didn't screw it up. Supposed to do it from the big end, not the small end. But it worked. But it worked. So we're in good shape. That thing's still hot. Kind of melted the foam there. Oh well. We got her through there. Got the job done. So now the game is, I need to figure out how to make a jig so that I can cut my landing gear clip. And we'll make landing gear clips. And after those are dry, we'll sheet it. Then I'll hot wire the foam out of it after it's been vacuum bagged. I figure I got all this stuff, high zoot shit, I might as well use it. Vacuum bagging and steam bending and all that crap. You guys got any questions about this fixture? I know I'm going to make these bearings a little more user friendly, because it's either that or drill them the next size bigger so they slide easier. They're too close to tolerance. Too much bearing surface, too close to tolerance. There's probably half thousandths between the inner and outer. And there's no need for that kind of precision on this particular job. Just get it hot and drop a wire through it, so it don't need to be perfect. And don't burn the house down. Not smart. Well, if there are no questions, I'm going to end the stream. I can take this thing off my bench and find some place to put it. Oh, when you're setting this up, this has to be plumb both ways, so that the rod falls perfectly down the center. So get a level out or plumb bob and plumb it up. Well, that's my escapades with the foam wings for today. I could possibly be back on, depends. I need to clean all this crap up again and get ready to do sheeting on the wings, get landing gear clips and sheeting. And the reason why I don't like doing that is because I don't have the other room set up for filming. I mean, it's full of crap. So as soon as I get the benches built in there and all that, we can film in there where you can see me cut that shit out and sand it and all that stuff. But right now, it's move a camera here, move a camera there, or make you wait until I get it sanded. I'm going to do some type of overhead cam in the other room through the ceiling. And I'll probably start that after Christmas, because come the first of the year, I'd like to have that up and running in there. Alrighty. Thanks for the support. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you later. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.